Hi guys, just Matt Luxton here from Blast Fitness Camps and Functionally Aware Fitness Personal Training. I'm just here today with Anne, who's just recently started a program with me, and she's been following the Blast training systems that I implement with both my online program, my fitness camp, and also with my personal training clients. Anne's been coming in, she's been having one session a week with me, and she's been following her home program, which included a nutritional plan. And Anne just wanted to share with you her story so far, because Anne's story is quite like a few other ladies who've had experiences of weight loss clubs with limited results. So I wanted to share with you how she's done this time, and we're only, what, 4 weeks in?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
Three
and a
weeks.
half?
3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
3.5 weeks.
So thanks for coming in today, Anne.
Okay.
Basically, if you'd just like to tell people just like what it was you were doing before, and what your initial fears were when you sort of approached me for training.
Well, I hadn't got any fears. I was just so impressed with the article that I'd read in the paper about when you were training that chappie for the sponsored slim.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, the nutrition program looks very interesting. I've done various, can I mention the names, or just various slimming clubs?
Maybe just say slimming clubs, yeah.
Yeah, various slimming clubs.
Yeah.
Just starvation diets. Whereas with this one, I just feel just fantastic. You know, it's varied. It's gives me energy. My skin's improved already.
Yeah.
And it's just enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I found the exercises okay for me to do, being as I'm an older lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I've recommended people who I think have got in touch with Matt already, which is
cool.
My friend.
Yeah. So initially you weren't necessarily fearful, but you were perhaps frustrated with the fact that you've been involved in clubs that you haven't got results, and that that they've sort of like that they've
it's taken me months before to lose the amount that I've lost in this 3 week period, 3.5 week period so far.
Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, that this is all about how you feel, like your health first.
Yeah.
This is all about health first. So the fact that you feel so good is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And a consequence of feeling really good and improving your fitness has been the inches that you've lost so far.
Yeah.
And
it keeps you going as well.
Yeah. How many? And you haven't exercised for more than, well, I know I've given you 20 minutes a day, but I've given you the option to do extra. So in total, you've never really exercised more than 30 minutes a day, have you?
No. It's a very good program. It's very varied, interesting.
Yeah.
Look forward to the next day.
Yeah. What would you say then before you started? Because obviously, if you just moving this way, we're just a little bit out of shot. What would you say then in terms of like your previous? Because obviously you've had like some targets that you've had before. Before you started, what would you say you wanted to achieve like before you started?
I just wanted to lose some weight and feel better.
Okay.
I didn't want to keep creeping up, which is what's happened before when I finished the club.
Yeah.
Plus some of the rubbish food you're allowed to eat, and you don't realise that it's good.
So we were talking about that 1,000 calories of chicken versus 1,000 calories of vodka or chocolate bars that are actually allowed on some of these diets.
That's right.
Okay, so moving on to results then, how are we getting on so far? So you're 3.5 weeks in.
Yeah.
In terms of your inches lost so far around the body?
About 11 inches all over.
11 inches all over.
And just about half a stone.
Yeah, and in terms of your waist, where were we at now? Because was it 3.5?
3 inches, wasn't it? 3 inches, 3.5 inches, I think.
Yeah, 3.5 inches off the waist, which is obviously going to massively.
And not feeling hungry.
Yeah, feel really good.
Yeah.
And you're eating great food as well. I've been looking at your food diary, so that's awesome. So, because obviously, some people are sort of like worried about entering into new situations. Worried about changing their mindset from training more. And they're stuck in the theory of, I've got to train more to lose more weight. What would you say to those people?
No, they're wrong.
Yeah.
They don't need to. I mean, and being older, the exercises that I've been given, I've been able to cope with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you've got to lift great big heavy weights.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that you can cope with.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't put you off at all.
Yeah, you feel energised and you feel good. And
Yeah.
I think you said to me the other day that you've never felt better, or you've
No, I felt so energetic.
Yeah.
It's like unbelievable.
Yeah. Good. And this is all through eating clean, whole, natural foods. With the Hot to Trot nutritional plan that I put together, and Anne's been following that really, really well. So what's happened with Anne is she's actually helped her metabolism from the base, so from the thyroid, which is going to control all the hormones. This is why the calories in, calories out theory doesn't really work.
Yeah.
We've just been talking about this this afternoon with Anne, talking about why calories in, calories out doesn't work, and I'm going to be talking more about that at my next seminar, which we're going to be doing in Tavistock.
Well, not only like slimming clubs, the doctor recommended really low calorie intake.
Yeah.
And if you're too low, you just are too tired.
Yeah. So in fact, you've probably eaten more in the last 3.5 weeks
Yeah.
than you have for a long time.
Yeah,
You've lost more inches in the last.
Yeah, and I just haven't felt hungry at all.
Yeah, which is really good. Thank you very much, Anne, for staying by. I really appreciate that.
All right.
Right, bye-bye.
It's been helpful. Bye.
Yeah.